Welcome to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of September 7th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing, and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful or as enjoyable as we do. And we call this our Roundabout Roundup. So recently I have been doing a lot of webinars and online training just because nothing's happening in person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've had to set up this kind of little studio in my office where I can record and have decent lighting and have all the equipment out and then just kind of, make the whole scene look somewhat decent online. So as if, I was watching it, I would be like, oh, that's nice. Everything looks good, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was doing some research online and on how to create a nice space for your webinars and public speaking, and came across an account on Twitter that actually tells you what not to do in a very tongue-in-cheek manner. It's hilarious. It's called Room Rater, and the Twitter handle is Rate My Skype Room.
Oh, wow.
And basically it's screenshots of people, famous people, regular people who are doing webinars and trainings and public speeches.
Mm-hmm.
They take a screenshot of the person and the room that they're in, and then they give a little score out of 10 on the quality of their room. Mm-hmm. So, for example, someone just posted a photo, and Room Rater rated it and said, "This kitchen is subcategory, raise the camera, but the location won't get anywhere above an 8. 6 out of 10.
Wow.
So, what's this other one? Depth, lighting, typewriters, eat your heart out. It's a 10 out of 10. So it's a lot of fun. It's fun to see. And, and then of course, when you see what not to do, then you get, of course, you get an idea of what you should be doing. So yeah, and they've got quite a few famous people on here, well-known, celebrities and politicians and whatnot who actually do comment back, and they'll say, oh, good advice there. I'll switch it up. So check it out if you're on Twitter and want an account to follow. So,
yeah, sounds entertaining.
That's my shout out. Terry, how about you?
Well, I'm going to shout out something that I've been using for a while, going one way, and recently did it the other way. So now I can feel like I can actually talk about it. And that is Zelle. It's the thing that allows you to send money from your bank account to other people's bank accounts very, very easily, using an email or a text message. I have used it to send money to people. Every so often we get a little bit of money here on the podcast, and I use Zelle to split it 3 ways so that Nicole and Catherine can also have a cup of coffee. I also recently bought some masks from a friend who was making them, and she said you could pay her by Zelle, and I did, and it worked perfectly, and I was all excited because Grandma's using technology and it's actually working. But recently my daughter had to send me money for something, so we set up Zelle on her bank account, and holy cow, it just lands right in your bank account without you doing anything. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Handy.
Yeah, I thought you would have to receive it and tell them where to put it and do stuff.
Mm-mm.
You don't have to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there. That's awesome. I find that to be an incredibly nifty use of your bank account, website, and app is to just send stuff. So if y'all want to try out Zelle, you can send some money to me.
Yeah, so you can we will give you our email addresses.
You can just give it a try. $10, $20, it'll be fun.
Just give it to Terry and she'll share it.
That's right. I will split it 3 ways. I already got you guys in there as my contact, so it's super simple. I just click the contact, type in the tiny amount of money, and off it goes. I never realized how you all were receiving it so incredibly easily. So if you are looking for a way to do that and have not yet tried that and have it available through your bank and the bank of the person who wishes to receive money from you, give it a try. Zelle.
Catherine, how about you?
Well, I thought I'm going to recommend something that is it's like saying, if you like coffee, you might want to try Starbucks. This is a YouTube channel that has over 8 million subscribers.
Whoa.
It's Catherine always finding out the new and
Right.
outre.
Here I am on the cutting edge. But anyway, Yoga with Adriene is a yoga teacher channel, obviously. And I had heard about it, and my daughter likes this channel, and finally I checked it out, and I really like it. Adriene, the teacher, is just like so friendly and approachable and relatable, even as she's doing all these different yoga classes and poses and things on her channel. And I mean, there's hundreds of videos because she's been at this for a long time. So you can find a class or a sequence that's any length from like 6 minutes to 60 based on what you need, all kinds of different themes, whether it's sort of like a emotional, yoga for stress relief or yoga for opening your heart or whatever. There's those kind of themes. There's yoga for runners. There's yoga for writers. There's yoga if you have text neck. There's just, she is really good at coming up with just millions of different themes and combinations and classes for whatever you need. So I have always in the past had a hard time doing yoga videos and doing yoga at home. But something about Adriene is working for me. So
wow,
I'm able to do her classes online at home on YouTube. Nice. So Yoga with Adriene.
Nice.
Recommended because she really needs my help.
See, if I could just get a little hardly known podcast to recommend me, I would go right over the top.
It would really make all the difference. So here it is, Yoga with Adriene. And that is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about intrusive technology, Facebook parties, and other things that are better virtually, and mama bear behavior. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things that we talk about here. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.